I took a break from filming a makeup tutorial videos because I just haven't been feeling well lately. I've been feeling under the weather. I have this dry cough that just showed up out of nowhere. Yeah, and I have low energy. I don't know what it is. So today what I'm gonna be doing is replanting. I already prepped my materials and the stuff that I'm gonna need for replanting. Here I am thinking of replanting these two right here because if you can see, there's like a giant hole in the middle, has no soil. So I think it's time because they obviously outgrew the original pot that they're in. So I just want them to be able to grow, you know, freely with more room. And I've been just listening to some positive vibe music, kind of like meditation type of music, to clean out negative energy inside my place. So that's what I've been doing. I'm going to share in the description down below this channel so that you guys can listen or let this channel play in the background while you guys are cleaning or cooking or whatever it is that you're doing around the house. Anyways, this one is just growing like crazy. It's like I don't water it often because it could easily get, you know, this brown spots on the leaves, and that's a sign of overwatering. So I'm so sorry. I feel so bad when that happens, but you know, I'm just a beginner and I'm still learning how to take care of my of these different plants. And so there's another one coming out over here. This became my favorite because it's just so easy to take care of, you know. And it's been giving me this beautiful new growth. I'm so happy about this. My golden photos up there with variegated leaves. I think I'm going to propagate them now because look at this. It already has started to grow some roots and some on most of the stems. So yeah, I should be getting more of these baby ones. And then what I do is I give them away to my friends, whoever comes and visit, or whoever I go to visit. Other golden photos are doing great up here. And my asparagus, it's because of this light right here. I don't know why that light is against the wall. It's supposed to be up here in the ceiling, but not sure why it's there. So here, so like I said, I'm going to be replanting this too over here. And then I have pots over here, empty ones. So I'm going to replant this as well. It's been, I think, 2 weeks since I got them. And I got them for $2.50 at Fred Meyer's. I don't know if you guys have Fred Meyer's in your area. So I got this too there, and I also on this too as well. So I've been just putting them by my herb planter so that they can get the grow lights. Look at the roots, guys. Beautiful, healthy root that came out of this one. And here's another one here. I mean, just look at that. Oops. So beautiful. It's so beautiful. Beautiful. Here's the other one here. This one, I know it's not a golden photo, but I just put it in here hoping it will root, and it did. It actually did. So I'm going to replant that as well. well, it's nice and healthy. This one hasn't, but yeah, look at those. Look at those. Very nice. So the first thing I'm going to do is separate these lilies and transfer some of them into another clear jar with water. And that way there's more room for them to grow in the new jar. So as you can see here, the roots are really tangled up. So I'm just really taking my time to gently separate them, and that way I don't cause any damage to the roots. So I'm putting 2 of them in this jar, but I think eventually I'm gonna add some rocks or pebbles in the bottom, and depending on how big they grow, I will probably separate them again. And here it is, you guys. Here's the first batch that I replanted or transferred. I'm really hoping that this will be a successful one and it will blossom for me eventually. And here's the second jar that I will be transferring more of them. I got my jars from Goodwill or Value Village. I go thrift shopping for them because they are very inexpensive and very beautiful looking once the plants are inside. These jars I normally use for my water garden. So instead of placing them right away by the windowsill, I'm thinking it might be better for them to continue to be here right next to the grow light to make sure that, you know, they will grow healthy before I transfer them over to a new home. So I got this cardboard box to just prevent the soil from going all over the place. And I will be using this pot right here. I got this one from Walmart, and I like this one because it has a hole for drainage, and it also has a little bit of thing over there for the water to go. So I'm just adding a little bit of soil in the bottom before placing the plant. And this beauty right here will be going into that pot. I don't know what this plant is called, but I really loved the color variation on the leaves, and I think that's what it got me. It's just so pretty.
there she is. Very beautiful, and I think that this plant just goes very well with the pot that I chose as well. Next up are my peperomias. I'm going to be planting them both together in one pot, and it's a bigger pot, that way there's more room for them to grow. And I chose the one with the hole in the bottom as well for drainage. And here's my beautiful peperomias. They are ready for their new home in my living room. Up next are my beautiful petunia. I really love the color variation of the leaves, the green and the pink. All together, they are just so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and plant each one of them in this beautiful white vase. I'm going to go ahead and put some rocks in the bottom before putting some soil, since this one doesn't have a hole for drainage. obsessed. They are so pretty. So I'm thinking of using this pot or vase that I got from Goodwill. This one has a really nice design on them. It looks like an antique, and there's no hole in the bottom for drainage. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I will put some rocks in the bottom before planting. So in this pot, I will be planting my fiddle leaf fig. They haven't been growing much in the old pot that they were in, so I'm hoping this one, if there's gonna be more room for them to grow, and I'm also going to be placing them by the window where they can get a lot of sunlight. And ta-da! I got this pot right here from Goodwill for, I think it was $3.99. I really love it, and I hope my fiddle leaf fig will love this pot as well. So in this clear jar right here, I am going to plant my wandering Jew. I want them to start coming out of here and just start drooping. I will also put some rocks in the bottom before putting some soil and before planting them. And here's my wandering Jew. The poor thing, they were so healthy when I first got them, but they were slowly dying because I put them in the corner where there's not much sunlight. So I'm going to replant them in this clear jar, and I will put them right next to my grow light. That way they can grow back healthier. here she is. I hope she will grow back healthy for me and they will flourish some more. And here's a stainless pot that I got from Walmart for $1. There's no hole in the bottom for drainage, but I thought it would be perfect for my golden photos. I will hang them up in the ceiling, but I'm not quite sure yet if that's what I'm going to do. I thought this pot would be perfect because the pot that I will be using for my golden photos has hole in the bottom, so this one will just hold the water. So here it is. I was thinking of separating each one of them, but I think I'm gonna wait 2 more weeks before I replant them. Since I got this one on sale, they're not very healthy when I got them, but it was $6 for all of these, so I got 2 of them. And here I'm just gently grooming them, removing the dead stems or leaves in the bottom. That way they look more nicer. Here it is. The first one is done, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same with the second one. Second pot is done. Look how beautiful this is. I think it's worth more than $6. Okay, so today is actually a second day of me replanting. I attempted to film a makeup tutorial video, but I failed, so I thought I'd go back to my plants and finish what I started yesterday.
Hi guys, so today I'm going to be planting these herbs that I got from Amazon. So I got them in the mail in the packet like this, and here's what comes inside. I already opened the package. It comes with 8 different seeds, like so this one comes with thyme, oregano, arugula, chives, dill, and some basil. Oh no, and cilantro. I already opened them because I planted half of them on the inside the water planter, but in case it doesn't work out, I saved half of them so I can plant them using this guy. I can plant them in a soil, and I got the one with the self-watering planter because I'm going to be keeping this indoors, so I make sure that it has this thing that where the water can sit And for my potting soil, I'm going to be using this Miracle Grow organic soil. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the soil in here, and I'm gonna show you guys how I plant my herbs. So the first one that I'm going to plant is chives. So I just created like little holes in here. Let me show you guys how I did it. So I pretty much just created like a little hole where I can put the seeds. I'm hoping that I can fit all of them in here. I think there's 7 seeds, so I'm just gonna figure it out. So yeah, I'm just gonna create little holes, then I'm gonna go ahead and plant the seeds in here. So the first one that I'm going to put is the chives. Next is dill. The next one will be thyme. I will be placing it right next to dill. Right next to it, I will be planting my oregano. It's one of my favorite herbs. And right next to it will be my arugula. And right next to arugula, I will be planting basil. This is also one of my favorite herbs. This smells so good and it makes the food taste delicious. And lastly, cilantro. I'm going to put the cilantro on the very side because this one tends to just grow and grow, so I make sure to give it an extra room. This one tends to grow really wild, which is good because I love me some cilantro. Hopefully this one will be successful because the first batch that I planted wasn't successful at all. So I have a spray bottle here. I'm just gonna go ahead and spritz a little bit on the soil, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add more soil on top of it. You just want to make sure that the seeds are soaked, but not too much. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and gently put more soil on top of that. Just spread some more water in there, and I'm just using this one to just clean up the edges also. It currently looks like this. So like I said, hopefully this will survive because the first batch did not survive at all. Hopefully they will grow. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move some stuff around, and that way I can make room for my herbs. And I'm gonna put it by the window. I always feel so bad when I move my plants around too much because I feel like I'm disturbing their peace. But I'm gonna try to be very gentle with them. This one here.
Now I know I mentioned earlier that I won't be replanting these guys for at least another couple more weeks, but look how beautiful these are. I just cannot wait, and I just want them to have their own home and be able to grow. So now I'm just going to gently separate them and put them on their own pots. So this one right here, I'm not sure what this is called, but it is slowly dying, so I'm trying to see if I can save it. So here's my Peperomia pixie line. It is very healthy, and there's more of these in the second pot that I got. So from here on, I'm just gonna continue replanting, and I hope you guys will enjoy this video. I hope you find it relaxing. And here is my Instagram account. Right after you watch this video, you can go ahead and follow me over there. That's where I post my makeup, plants, and other good stuff.
here they are, you guys. This one that I replanted earlier, I like to keep them here by the grow light because I feel like they're still fragile and they could use a little bit of light. So here it is. I'm really hoping I could salvage this one, and hopefully by replanting it they will come more alive, because I can tell that it's dying. So hopefully, you know, I'll be able to save this one, because I really want to save those baby growth over there. And here is the money tree. I overwatered them, so this is why they're dying. So I'm trying to save these two stems, and I cut off the part that were already dead. So hopefully I'll be able to save this one as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you found this video relaxing and therapeutic. This is just one of the things that I do when there's a lot going on in my head. Repotting, propagating, anything plants related just relaxes my mind, my body, and just overall. Yeah, so hopefully this video inspire you and motivate you in any way. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!